about it?
I liked it.
Was it perfect?
Yeah. Mine might have been a little bit quiet for some of the parts of
You mean
the
your
lead part.
lead part?
Yeah.
No, it was
Just
actually. I thought the balance was pretty good.
Yeah.
I heard no singing.
Yeah, it needs singing.
Well, guess what? You guys are supposed to be singing.
Yeah, you could have.
Logan, what did you
As
think?
Musicians, you don't want us
That was
singing.
pretty
you'll
good.
just-
You thought it was good? Was there anything you could do better?
I messed up on one part.
It seemed to me that there was a moment that, like, you were both questioning, kind of like what
Yeah,
was going on,
that's what
like
I'm
the,
talking
what the
about.
rhythm was.
Yeah.
And when you get to that point, like, how do you? This is part of what we want to talk about in this class. Is like, how do you struggle through that? Do you struggle through that? Do you give up? Do you throw your guitar down? You
Yeah,
know,
we
do you
throw
start?
guitars down.
You start cursing. So, and you didn't stop. You kept going, but it seemed like for a moment there that there was about to be a breakdown,
Yeah.
and but you didn't. So that was a good thing, and that's a skill that I think you guys are learning by playing with each other.
Mhm.
It's not necessarily a skill that you can learn on your own. It's hard to learn that on your own because you're not playing with somebody else when you're at home practicing, right? So you have to be dedicated to the rhythm and staying within the context of the song because you're communicating to the person next to you with that rhythm. Can you guys do it again?
Yeah.
I think it was.
I messed up.
Hold on. That was good. That was good. No, this is good because you played the first time and you got through everything and nothing happened. There was nothing to talk about, because you didn't make any mistakes.
Yeah.
The second time through,
I made a mistake.
things happened, right?
Yeah.
So now, what did you do right in that situation, Logan?
Kept going.
You kept going, right? But when that happened, what were you thinking? What was your number one impulse? Like, did you want to keep going?
Yeah.
You did.
I didn't
Okay,
want to stop.
good. And how did you deal with that?
I was trying to like match it, like when I felt them slow down almost a little.
Right.
Mhm.
And so you were using like your knowledge of the song, and you were just kind of you're communicating because you heard what was going on, and you just said, "Oh, I'm going to wait," and then you timed your next entrance because it happened on the first, like to the second solo or the second little riff, or do you remember where it happened? Because it happened twice.
I know it happened once at the end.
At the end,
Like the last couple notes.
but there was
Yeah, that's
something
where I
in the
messed up
beginning
the
where
most.
you I think you lopped off one of the rhythm, like one of the strums,
Yeah.
and so you were too early. You ended a little too early, and then Nick, you kind of listened to it, but then you kept going, and that if you did not keep going, what would happen?
It'd mess
Someone
up
would be
worse.
all by themselves
Yeah.
playing. So that was a good example of, what the struggle can be. What I'd like you to keep in mind is that you're playing for people. And so when you get to the end of the song, make it seem like that was your best performance. So one of the things you should try to avoid is saying anything negative about your own performance, because that is a clear sign. I mean, there's no other more obvious sign to the audience that you've messed up when you've admitted that you messed up.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of times mistakes by musicians can be masked. Like if the musician, it's kind of like if you say something with enough conviction, you can even get away with a lie. You know, so it's kind of like that with playing. When you get to the end of the song, Logan, don't let this go, because I want you to think about, like, when you get to that end, remember you're presenting it to people, and you're presenting it as, you know, this is what I worked on, and I'm proud of it, and that was not a mistake. You know, that was not a mistake I just made. So can you do it one more time?
Yeah.
Hey guys, when you get to the end, yeah, that nice strummed chord, can you just like freeze for about 4 seconds?
Yeah.
And then like just become like statues. Yeah, and then just come alive again, okay?
All right.
All right. That was good. You know, I really...
Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't make any mistakes.
Exactly. Thank you. We'll just leave it at that.